So welcome to week 3. I'm excited that many of you are doing really well. You've got your thesis statements in, you've been reading and turning in your silent reading, silent sustained reading. This week we're going to move from the thesis statement to the outline and plan. In week 2 you'll see that there is a file for, it says outline plan, I think, and it'll be the file that you see here on the page. And when you open it, it basically is an organizer for your essay. So if you are not used to doing outlines or setting up a plan, this would be a good map to use. And I think you could fill it in, and you're going to be submitting this for points and also to the forum to get feedback from your group. I also set up Google Groups for everyone, so you are a part of a Google Group email. You can then go to the Google Hangouts and create a circle if you want to be able to talk to each other, or just use the Google email. It's like one email address that you can send to everyone in the group at one time. If you want to do that to exchange plans this week, that would be a good idea, and get feedback from each other. I'm going to be posting a sample one in the next day or two, so you'll have an idea, but I'd like you just to try first on your own to set one up with the current thesis statement you have. What I do want to emphasize is that your thesis statements need to be argumentative. Now, some of you put a thesis statement that was more summary of the book. You want to make sure the thesis statement is something that someone could take another opinion on. So for example, if you thought that the most important influence for Dio was the wolves and you know, their influence, then you want to say that that was more important than maybe the people in Burundi or some other aspect or character trait that he has. So you want to make sure that you are focused on that, and that your thesis statement is argumentative. I've given feedback to most everyone's thesis statement, so make sure you revise it before you do the block map and work your way through that. So as you look through this file, you'll see it goes through each subclaim, and then it'll have things like evidence. That's where you're going to put a quote from the book or a paraphrase from the book, and then you want to have some explanation of why you chose basically what that quote or evidence shows. And so it'd be really important that you have all three things. The subclaims themselves, which will be the topic sentences, should not be examples from the book. Those should be main points you want to make. So for example, when you are doing your second subclaim and let's say you're talking about that the most important thing for Dio was that he had a strong character, and that it contributed to his success. So maybe your second subclaim might be that he had he was diligent, he didn't give up, and so you would show why that was important, or that he treated people with respect. That would be another subclaim, and then you would give evidence to show each of those reasons why that support your main thesis. And then once you give your quote, explain or analyze why you felt that that was a valid sort of statement. And then on the refutation part, what you want to do here is talk about maybe why other people might feel like that there's another aspect that is equally important to Dio's success if you choose that topic. Basically the opposition's point of view or another point of view, and then explain why maybe it's not as valid and why you think your point is more valid. And then you want to go back and give support to that and then conclude. And so you can use this map as a guide, and then you'll post this map to the forum, and then you'll also, what you'll do on the forum is actually do more of a reflection as to what you felt like you did well or what you still need to work on the map. And then you can submit the maps to me via email, and then I'll go over them and give you feedback on them this week. So the sooner you get them to me, the sooner I can give you feedback. And some of you had not gotten into the forums till yesterday, so you want to make sure you get at least initial posting in the forums sometime during the week and not wait till the weekend to do everything. Okay? That way the discussions stay more lively and are just, you know, more interesting rather than waiting till the last minute. If you have more questions, let me know. And this week, again, you do the outline and plan. Next week's going to be really busy because we're going to finish both drafts. So you might even want to start from this block plan making an actual draft to submit. You're going to submit the idea draft to me via turnitin.com. and then the final draft after that. And then these videos are located in the book section in the shell, and so you want to look there to find the videos. And if you have other questions, just let me know. Thanks.